Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in... The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Yep. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Yes. Huge appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Pitching in line, just a case now on if it's hitting the stumps. Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same. Not hitting a thing ends up wasting a review.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Beaten on the drive.
Oh, well bowled.
Markram shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Wait. Here, mate.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yeah.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yes.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Finds the edge. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Immediately underway with some runs.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Bolt from the north end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Really good shot there.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Marsh shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
Wait a minute.
They'll get at least one.
Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Quick onto that in the infield. Loud shout.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Sams, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Doesn't beat the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. And taken. Superb delivery.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Pooran is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good return, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
Thick edge. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good running. It needs... to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Edged. There's no one there. Could go down to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate.
Waiting. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yeah.
Good shot. It's found the gap. Ahmed, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Ahmed gets off the mark.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Edged it.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Bowled him! Beauty! Absolute beauty!
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Santner getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yeah.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Loud appeal.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap.
Keeper.
Stumping. Oh,
Yes, nice ball.
You can't skip down the pitch and then do a complete air shot. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Yeah.
immaculate timing there.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Gone, played all around it.
Well bowled.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yeah, yeah.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running. Just threw the shot too early. Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Waiting. Yep.
Chance to run two. There'll be one run here for them.
Gets off zero with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yeah.
Edge, unplayable. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Keeper.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Khan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beaten on the drive.
Khan shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Drives and misses everything.
Yes, nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Wait.
Out. Caught.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yep.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
And that's the end of the innings. The Indians have been set a target of 81 runs. Got that away nicely.
No!
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. The Indians are now underway.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yes!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Immediately underway with some runs.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Indians are 12 for none. Khan coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Nice bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yes!
Big edge.
Keeper! Catch! Up!
Gone. Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Wait!
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yep.
Perfectly timed.
It was in the air for a long time, but four bounced just inside the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Waiting.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
That's the over. The Indians are 19 for 1. Going with spin now. Doesn't beat the infield. They'll get at least one. absolutely nailed it.
Went downtown and did it very well.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. There'll be runs here. Out! Good catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Rickelton gone for not many.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Wait. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes. Nice bowling.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Wait. Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Edged. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Wait.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Khan, the left armer, is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yep, yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Waiting. No, no, no!
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty. A couple on offer here. 6 runs added there. The Indians are 54 for 2. Sams, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. There's a chance if this hits.
Catch! Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Ahmed, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Big appeal. Timed that brilliantly.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nice shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Immaculate timing there.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it. Sams from the north end.
Hold on. Yeah.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Catch. Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Too much width and it gives a free swing of the arms through the line of the ball. It's been given the full treatment.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Always looked like that target was just under par, and so it